Alright everybody, and welcome to my Ardanians, I think that's how you pronounce it, Kingdoms review for the MetaQuest 3. This one's a little bit special and actually surprised me in several different ways. But before we do that, let's do this, run that montage editor. And away we go! Lights recruit. I offer 100 rewards to go and find out stuff about it. We got to find some dudes. Ooh, ruined altar. We'll offer two. Ooh, we got a lot of people going for that one. Go. Yeah, let's get down onto the ground and then let's commentary on what's happening. And here comes the archer. Oh, we have the knights in. They are making this stone set fire. What? Anyway, it's all over. Ah, there we go. The evil castle. You can tell it's evil by the sound. Oh, crap. 500. I should get quite a few people going. Whoa. Go on, 600. Let's get down to the ground and see what's happening. Flames. We have flames on the stone. Oh, that is so loud. In Ardanian Kingdoms, it's up to you to build up your forces and defend your kingdom from the enemies. And trust me, if you're into tower defense games or anything like that, where you get to build up your actual defenses and take down enemies and their actual forces and buildings, this is probably for you. But there is a huge surprise I found after researching quite a bit, and I just couldn't believe it was true. I'll come back to that at the end, as you probably thought I would. The good. Right, so this is a definite throwback and kind of nostalgic feeling about it, where you are tasked to do different missions in order to complete different levels, if you like. Within these levels, you are tasked to build different strongholds. You've got your main base that you can upgrade, and pretty well everything that you build you can upgrade. There are things like blacksmiths to upgrade different weapons and armor and the like. But you can also build camps like your archer camp, your knights camp, where you basically build them and then you can hire knights, archers. And there's even a wizard one where you can actually use real magic in the actual game, mostly in real time. Like if you're being attacked, you can take lightning bolts and fire them at the people that are attacking you. Cleverly, as well as defending and attacking, there are actual methods where you can send people out to basically search areas. And this is mainly useful because most of the time you're looking for the enemy, instead of obviously waiting for them to come to you. Ardanian Kingdoms really did itch that scratch that I really do enjoy within these sort of games, where you get to upgrade things and then build different forces, and things like blacksmiths just added to it. The fact that you could explore was an added bonus and was actually quite cleverly done. You see, when you actually send people out, you pay them, so you kind of put a bounty on wherever you want them to go. So if you wanted someone to explore the black area in the top right area of the map, then you can plonk down a flag and basically put a bounty on that area. And then obviously whoever actually goes for the bounty, they collect it once they've actually got there. But you can also do this on buildings and the enemies. So basically you go over, you say, I want you to come here and destroy this, and basically put a bounty on it, and off a select few go to actually do it. Obviously the higher bounty you put on, the more people will go out and try and collect on said bounty. As well as this, there are certain areas where there are special things that you can go and explore and then pay people to go and do it. And although even if you weren't paying them, you'd probably send them out to do it and they would do it, I kind of like the fact that this has got some extra depth to it. I was, however, surprised by the magic aspect. There is quite a few different magic spells, to say the least, and I quite enjoyed having to build the wizards or the magic places to get your wizards and all. And yeah, it kind of felt a bit different to the normal types of games like this. I felt the game also had that you could basically just sit down and play this I think the only thing I would ask for out of this is maybe an MR mode, so I can sit down and play it whilst watching the TV. That would actually be quite neat. Also, the maps as you gradually progress became huge. Like, I was literally blown away how big some of these maps were, especially once I've opened it up and you step back and just observe, and it's like, wow, that's actually bigger than I thought they would be. The bad. So I don't really want to sort of like wish-wash this, but the game doesn't look the prettiest, and the fact that you can zoom in and out and then move around as you will, kind of like, that's cool, it really is, but when you get really close, you kind of like, well, actually, to be fair, when you're far, it's not the best looking game. On one of the levels I was actually playing, one of the actual buildings that had to be destroyed, it was either make 40,000 gold or destroy all the enemies. But one of the enemies, the building wouldn't, get destroyed. And my actual characters were there, they were destroying it, but it was at 0 health or something, but it just wasn't, disappearing or exploding or whatever it does. It was quite cool. My characters were still leveling up, which was quite funny, but I had to hit that 40,000 gold in order to progress. It honestly wasn't a game breaker, but it kind of like was a bit weird, and also took me a bit to figure out what the hell was going on, considering I thought, well, that's it, let's end the level, and it just wouldn't. Graphics and sound. Okay, so yeah, I've already said it doesn't look the best, and I didn't think it sounded the best, but I didn't think it sounded the worst either. There were some quite nice touches, like the tavern, the sound of the people enjoying themselves and the revelry inside it, and you can hear some other things. I did actually quite enjoy that. I did turn down the music, but again, I normally do in games anyway. The score. Okay, so I'm going to give the score, and then I'm going to tell you why I'm giving this high a mark of this game. I'm going to give Ardanian Kingdoms a 8 out of 10. Right, I know I've said it looks very, it doesn't look the best and everything, but to be honest with you, it plays really well. I find it quite addictive, and I really enjoyed my time here. The other thing, which is the thing that I researched, is the fact that it's free. It's not just free today, it's free tomorrow, and free apparently of all time. It's never going to have a price tag to it. So obviously, I highly recommend it. And even if you're not into this genre, it might be just worth a look-see, just in case you do actually enjoy it, because it is actually really good. So like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and until next time, defend the kingdom.